In programming, there is often a need to store and operate on collections or lists of values. This is precisely what arrays are for. Arrays enable programmers to store ordered collections of values. JavaScript also provides multiple built-in methods for working with arrays. First things first, let's get familiar with array syntax. Let's say we want to keep a grocery list to remember what we want to buy at the shop. We declare an array by using square brackets like this. Let grocery list equals empty array. And now let's add some items to our list, like apples, bananas, oatmeal, and milk. Another way of declaring an array is to use the new keyword. So let grocery list equals new array, apples, bananas. However, a more popular way is to declare an array with square brackets, so let's stick to it. Now we can access the grocery list variable and see all the values in the array. But what about accessing a single element from the list? Let's say I want to know what the first element of the array is. Arrays are ordered, meaning that every element has an indexed position in the array. Remember that JavaScript indexes start from 0, so the first element of the array is under index 0. To access an element at specific position, we used the element index in square brackets like so. Let first element equals grocery list at 0. Now, let's check the fifth element of the array. So let fifth element equals grocery list at 4. And since our array has only 4 elements, we get undefined. To avoid accessing undefined elements, we can check the length of our array first. Let len equals grocery list length. And length is 4. And then we can access the last element of our array like this. Let last element equals grocery list len minus 1. The last index is length minus 1 to account for first index being 0. We just now realized that we made a mistake. Instead of bananas, we wanted to buy oranges. Do not worry, we can modify elements by using indexes like this. So let's make sure we know the index of bananas first. So let banana index equals grocery list index of bananas. And then grocery list at banana index equals oranges. We switched bananas to oranges here. And now we can check that our array now has oranges instead of bananas in the second position. Great, we went to the shop and we bought everything. Now we want to clear our list. Grocery list equals empty array. And now our grocery list is empty again. Now we know how to declare arrays, access their elements, and modify them. Let's check the type of the array. Let type of array equals type of grocery list. And type of array is an object. You might expect the type of an array to be array, but arrays are actually a special type of object. We will explore objects in more detail in future lessons. Let's practice what we have learned. Here is an exercise for you. Declare an array with a list of names Alice, Jane, and Mark. Find out how many elements this array has. Find the index of the last element in the array and access the last element in a separate variable. Pause the video and try to find a solution yourself. When you are ready, press play to see an example solution. Here is an example solution. Let names equals Alice, Jane, and Mark. Now we have to find the length of the array. So let length equals names length. Now we have to calculate the index of the last element. So let last index equals length minus 1. And to access the last element, let last element equals names at last index.